I got a precept after that. All right, no doubt.
This is Ezekiel chapter 22, verse 3. Ezekiel chapter 22.
It's Ezekiel chapter 22, verse 3. Then said thou, thus saith the Lord God, Yahweh, the city sheddeth blood in the midst of, the city sheddeth blood in the midst of it.
Right, so again, this was the Lord talking to Jerusalem, but again, today he's talking to America, all right, Edom.
That her time,
Idumea. Yeah, you good.
that her time may come and make idols against herself to defile herself.
Yep, they made idols to defile this place.
Just
right.
like Babylon.
Yep, just like ancient Babylon. Okay. So they shed blood in this land. It's a place of idolatry. You say, somebody get that mother of harlots? Come on, don't come down here, bro. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness, bro. Stay your ass down there, bro. This ain't like you gotta see it, bro. Stay down there. Get him on there. Get him on there. Get him on there. All right, what we looking for?
Mother of harlots.
Heck of a harlot coming up right now.
All right, Revelation chapter 17, verse 4. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations.
So they gave all the riches and wealth to this place, man. All right, through wars, through robbing, stealing, and unalive and all over the world. All right, getting their resources from Europe. Go ahead.
It says, with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abomination and filthiness of her fornications. And upon her head was a name written, Mystery Babylon, the great, the mother of harlots.
So this is the mother of harlots, all right? Causing what? Nothing but idolatry and demons to be on the Hebrew. Yeah, we Hebrews. That's right, brother.
When God punish you, it's death.
Oh shit! I should have given them.
And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon.
So this is
You'll be
Mystery
dead
Babylon.
or sleep.
The great, the mother of harlots.
Daniel, this is what? Babylon, the great mother of harlots, man. What does that mean? Birthing out nothing but idolatry on this earth, man. All right, so this place is built upon idolatry as well. Okay, let's stay focused, y'all.
And abominations of the earth.
All right, and abominations in the earth today, man. You see all the laws and policy getting passed. Who gave rights to the rainbow people? That stole the rainbow and messed it up.
That's how Daniel came.
All right, who gave rights to them? Obama. So where did that start? Right here in America.
That's how Daniel.
Where the world wars really kick off at on a nuclear level.
That's right.
America. All right, go ahead. So now let's read.
God told people that I was the iron.
All the way to 5. Ezekiel 22 and 3, all the way to 5.
He's back at Ezekiel 22.
I am the
Hey, yo,
iron.
my man, come on, bro. Hey,
Cyrus.
you gotta pull his pants up. We call the police.
To the unbelieving nation. Not
Verse 4.
Go ahead.
if God got a hit on you.
Yeah, he heard that one. He understand. Ain't that crazy? Say police, that make you snap right out of it. That's like you woke up, see? That police, that's like Maxwell Coffee.
Police
Hey,
arrest you if you call on me.
that's like Maxwell Coffee, wake you up.
The police will take you if you call on me.
They probably take one of us, you never know.
No, they will take you.
I think we both need to not call him.
They haven't before.
Ezekiel 22 and verse 4. Thou art become guilty in thy blood that thou hast shed, and hast defiled thyself in thine idols, which thou hast made, and thou hast caused thy eyes to draw near.
Yep, down. See, by America, all the bloodshed and everything they did to us, man, all the idolatry they do here, pushing that Jesus Christos on us, right? All the Halloweens, all the Babylonian celebrations, Easter, Ishtar Day, all of that Christmas, Santa Claus, Satan Claus,
A Hebrew.
all of that. By doing so, the Lord
God
said,
even
what?
told you.
Thou has caused thy days to end.
That's how the Hebrew
And read that last part again. Hey,
What to eat.
Come with you. It says, back in verse 4, it says, and thou hast called thy days to draw near.
So because of that, you see that, man? Don't miss it. Forget him. Thou has caused thy days to come near, man. All right, by doing so, they sped up the destruction of this place. All right, so by them doing all these celebrations, they're speeding up their destruction. So we want this to happen. All right, go ahead, brother.
And art come even unto thy years.
Right, he ready. He deals with security, so you already know.
And therefore have I made thee a reproach unto the heathen.
Right, so now, just like we became a reproach to the heathen, now America is becoming a reproach to the heathen. The Lord said he stirreth up the dead for thee.
What do you say? America's becoming an approach and a heathen.
Yeah. but that's true. What would that be called? That would be Satan divided against Satan. That would be Satan against Satan. So now they became a reproach to the heathen. All right, a blame. That's what the word reproach means. It's for them to blame me. So now all the other heathen nations are blaming this place. While they're busy celebrating their 250 years, we partying, you know? I'm a bad bit. 250 years. That's an old bad bit right there. It ain't young no more. It was young back during the 76th anniversary. Yeah. All right, that was over the fine, brother? Okay, go ahead.
It says, therefore have I made
the fisherman.
Therefore have I made thee a reproach unto the heathen, and a mocking to all countries.
And a mocking to all countries, man. Now the weak are saying they're strong, and they're boasting against this place. Iran, all these other nations, they are mocking to the other countries. We just watched some people out here protesting, mocking this place, man. All right.
Verse 5.
Go ahead, brother.
Verse 5. Those that be near and those that be far from thee.
Hey, yo, my man.
A fisherman's son.
Hey, my man, nobody gay over here, bro. You gotta fix that.
A fisherman's son.
You gotta stop doing that. Yeah, you gonna, all right, police gonna say fuck out of here in a minute. Yeah. That's called it. That's called,
I'm not gay.
He was just about to whip you. Marvin was. Hey, he was about to whip you. Hey, my man, you wanna get him? I'm gonna call a big man on you. Go ahead, bro. Oh, no.
Those, verse 5 of Ezekiel 22.
I'm gonna call big.
Those that be near and those that be far from thee shall mock thee, which are infamous and much waxed.
I'm an old man. If you think you play with me,
So now that's going to turn around to America. That's going to turn around to America, and these places are going to mock this place. This is going to be a gaze that's talking to
a
mock.
white man
Gazing.
with a blonde
I put that
wig.
one in there on YouTube, bro. You know
A white man on a dollar
Something, I don't
with a
know.
blonde
All right,
wig.
let's get Revelation 13 and 10.
Hitler know about that.
Revelation 13 and 10.
Understood. The white man.
He that leadeth
wig
into
on the
captivity
dollar.
shall go into captivity.
Right, the ones that led us into captivity, they're going to go into captivity.
That,
All right.
That's
Sorry to ruin your little fourth of the Jews lie.
Right.
He that killed with a sword must be killed with the sword.
You know.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Right, here is the faith and the patience of the saints.
When King got marked in the garden.
So this is hey, can you bring it over here? He trying to stand like right near the John. To kind of go over here when he come over here. When he go over there, go over here. But what's that? Somebody can switch to it in a minute if you want. But he said, here is the faith and the patience of the saints. All right, and what's the saints? The word saint goes back into being what? Anointed or holy. All right, sanctified. So the ones that are set apart from this world, thankfully. Thankfully. Set apart. We're set apart from this shit.
That white guy with that big blonde beard.
All right, we've been given a sound mind. And he said, what? This is our faith and our patience of the saints. All right?
So at the end of the day, we're sick of seeing our people like that, regardless.
Yeah, we sick of this, man. We sick of it. And this is Esau's fault. This is your fault. This is your liquor. All your stuff that you pouring out, wine and spirits, fentanyl, all that stuff y'all got out here in these streets. It's poisoning our people. Right? This is a human being whose mind is corrupted with demons. He was a child. This man was a child before. All he can remember now is I'm old. I'm crazy. Nobody crazier than me. Hot, but I ain't hot. I just yell and talk all day.
I'm wet,
I don't
but
get
it
tired.
ain't water.
All right, let's go, man. Let's leave him alone. Isaiah 9:16. No. That ain't coming up yet.
Dumb Jesus.
Second Peter 2:17.
John baptized Jesus.
Isaiah chapter 9, verse 16. The leaders of his people caused them to err.
Right, it's the leaders of our people that got this food out here like this. That caused them to err. It's the leaders of our people that got them out here celebrating
Body rolls.
4th of the Jews live. Right?
And they,
Okay, I get loose, ain't it? I'm sorry, you two.
that was said for education purposes. I didn't mean that. Allegedly.
Go ahead.
And they that are led of them are destroyed.
So the people that are led of these false leaders are destroyed.
Mary had
Yep.
Jesus.
Okay?
When the Virgin Mary had Jesus, he was
So
a baby.
the people that are led of these people are destroyed, man. So when you go out today and you see the person in the front with that American outfit on and he leading the crowd, that's the damn demon. That's the demon right there.
Everybody who saw him knew.
Right?
Mary did it.
Hey, what I never realized, I never got over is how these motherfuckers don't get tired, bro.
He was the king because many people
They be on that Babylon juice, bro.
on juice.
Yeah, they be juiced up.
Hey, like you might do that with the guitar.
With the guitar,
Yeah.
they be out here in the sun just
Man.
Full of energy.
That demon like, yo, I got time today, cuz.
It's like I'm wet, but not with water.
Time in
Everybody knew.
All right, yo. 2 Peter 2:17.
This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 17.
That's right.
These are walls without water, wells without water.
Right,
Select
so we're talking about these leaders out here, man. That's leading our people into destruction, not telling them the truth. All right, go ahead.
clouds that are carried with the tempest, to whom the mist of darkness.
Right, cloud. We say blown about with every wind of doctrine, just like the wind blows the clouds in every direction. Go ahead.
It says,
He got some.
to whom the mist of darkness is reserved forever.
Right, so they're gonna go on in that spirit. That's why it says you raise up a child in the way they should go, they shall never depart. So they've been raised up in that, and they're continuing on in that darkness. Right, they go on into darkness. That's what it says.
Until they fade away.
Until they fade away or burn out, just like a shooting star. All right, never being put in order under the Most High. Go ahead.
Verse 18, for when they speak great swelling words of vanity, they allure through the lust of the flesh, through much wantonness, those that were clean escape from them who live in error.
There you go, man. All right, so even if our people start to wake up and they start to look into the history, you're gonna have our people, what they call that, the boule, there to help put our people back to sleep. Anytime our people start to wake up, Esau gonna put something there to put our people back to sleep.
Yeah, put something.
All right, go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 26. It says, for among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap, they catch men.
See that? All right, they joined up with the hunter himself, Esau. You know, like that dude. Yeah, look, he said, "You killed me."
Remember that.
Remember that always. You killed me.
And when they hang me,
Shut up,
man. Verse 27, as a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxen rich.
See, all their houses, man, is full of deceit. What does that mean? They deceived everybody that came into their damn household, into their abode, into their organization. It's an organization full of full of deceived people. All right? And they've been trapped, you know, by the authorities. All right, let's keep going, man.
I can go back to 2 Peter 2.
Yeah, 2 and 17 all the way to 22.
Con, I'm at verse 19. You want me to start back from the top?
You can go all the way to 22. It's up to you.
All right, I'll pick up from 18 then.
All right.
2 Peter chapter 2, verse 18.
You got something you want to speak on too?
Con. It says, for when they spake great swelling words of vanity, they allured them through the lust of the flesh, through much wantonness. Those that were clean escaped from them who live in error.
Right, through the lust of the flesh, through much wantonness. That's how they get everybody into these churches. And to talk about hell, that lie of Dante's Inferno. More fables deceiving our people. Or they say, hey, you come over to our church, we got manifest destiny. You give me your money, you'll get double in return. Triple.
Yeah, that's what they say. The Lord will give it back to you.
They say give it to you.
Your cup gonna run up over.
It's not gonna run up over. It's gonna be turned over, flipped over, folded, handed down.
God.
Shaking together. Gonna run it over.
Hey, what's that?
We're shaking together.
Shaking together. Yeah, he coming back. He said they boring down there. He trying to go fuck with us. All right, go ahead, man.
Verse 19, 2 Peter. While they promised them liberty, they themselves are the servants of corruption.
Right, he feels safer down here. They gonna whoop his ass down there.
For of whom a man is overcome, of the same is he brought in bondage.
Yeah, you can speak on it, man.
Come on, all right. It says, while they promised them liberty, they themselves are the servants of corruption.
Yeah, they promise you liberty here in this place. But they themselves are the servants of that same corruption. All right, the same corrupt system that's purposely made to twist it.
Come.
You know, but they promising you freedom in this place if you follow them. No, you follow us, we promising you freedom.
We're not promising, the Lord promised.
No, we promising. We're promising because we're speaking His promise. We're speaking His promise from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know, and the promise from Yahushua. But the promise that the purpose and promise that they're speaking, there's nothing but destruction behind that, and deception. All right.
And then what the world offer you as far as promise or freedom or anything, they can't give that to you, man. Like you said, they offer you these things and they can't even get freedom or safety for themselves. Like during the first Exodus in Wisdom of Solomon, what is it, 17? Basically, you got people running around in fear, and then you got people out there, hey, come here, come here. You can't even save yourself. You over here, shit. You messed up too. How you gonna save somebody else? Like instantly. How you gonna get the moat out of somebody else's side when you got a beam in yours? How you gonna try to help somebody you can't even see straight? You know?
Yeah. A lot of them don't even think they need saving, and they be millionaires. You know, riding around a private jet. Shit, yeah. Saved myself, didn't I? What's this? Pick me up before. I'm about to save myself.
That's them being at ease.
That's them being at ease in this place.
Try telling Floyd Money Mayweather he's oppressed. He be like, hell no, I got 6 cars, 5 garages.
And a bunker.
Oh no, he gonna be in the mindset with these hands. Who gonna oppress me?
Right, that's, you know what I'm saying? They're thinking that from a carnal perspective. They're not thinking about the spiritual aspect of the lack of true freedom to be able to go out and truly take care of yourself. No, you gotta depend on this place. You cut the middleman out, they mad. They the middleman. They gotta get their cut.
Well, remember, everything is about Judgment Day. So he say, what? The gold and the silver shall not deliver you from the day of judgment.
Shall not suffice.
Shall not suffice.
Yeah, because that's what they're using as their covering. You know?
All right.
But don't understand that they're naked.
That they're naked. All right, and they're headed for self-destruction. All right, so I got, where was we at?
2 Peter chapter 2, verse 20.
All right, go ahead, brother.
Say stop at 22.
Yeah.
Verse 20, 2 Peter chapter 2. It says, for if after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through knowledge of the Lord and Savior Yahushua HaMashiach, they are again entangled therein and overcome, the latter end is worse with them than the beginning. So Con, man, hey, being able to escape the world and turn it back, a dog returning back to his vomits, man, hey, you're gonna beat with many stripes, all right, even more. Why? Because you knew better, man. You know, hey, being an older child, you know, being at home, perfect scenario. All right, cool. You got a little brother, whatever the case may be. You in charge technically. Why? Because you know how this thing goes. You know the rules and regulations of what the parents of this household, how this house is moves, man. So with that being said, sarcastically, you in charge until I get back. All right. And so, hey,
Really, you're right though.
hey,
Because he said, I shall send saviors among the earth.
Con.
Yeah, so we're actually down here like little Yahushas.
Hey, Con. Hey, damn, I forgot the word that I asked you about the other day. Hey, Con, man, I can't remember what it was. But basically, yeah, we in charge down here, man. Damn, it start with a D. I can't think of it. Yeah, hey, we got that dispensation of the water, the dispensation of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, having that blueprint of what we have to get down here and do, man. You know, so with that being said, hey, we got the blueprint. Hey, shit, the Lord talking to y'all through us, man. So far as it, hey, don't shoot the messenger, shit, and then don't even think you gonna even come at the one who sent the message through the messenger any type of way either. Why? Because you won't be able to do nothing, man. You know, so you'll get beat with many stripes by turning to the truth, by turning to the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, then turning back to the world, man. Why? Because you know right from wrong, man. You actually being able to be on both sides of the gun and know, to understand, to be able to feel and not necessarily deal the pain, but you get the concept that I'm coming from, man. You know, so you understand both sides, man. So by you going back to unrighteousness, you're going to be judged, you know. Verse 21, it says, for if it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness, then after that they have known it, to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them. But it has happened unto them, according to the true proverb, the dog is turned to his own vomit again, to so that was washed, to her wallowing in the mire. So Con, man, hey, you get rid of all the toxins, all right, just for you to go back to it and gobble it right back up. Shit, you finna get even worse. Why? Because you got rid of the shit that would had you messed up anyways, got rid of it and brought it back in. Now you bringing in more germs with extra, just like what's the one scripture, man? Hey, you got one demon that leave, it come back with 7 more, man. You know, so that's why you got to stay focused and indulge in the knowledge and wisdom of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. If not, shit, you'll be left to the beggarly elements of the world, man.
It's a scripture that say if you sin willfully after receiving, basically there's no more place of repentance for you. You got to stain on your garment. And that's basically what he's getting into. Cause you know better, now you're not doing better. Yahushua not getting back on that cross. There's nothing you can do to get that stain out your garment.
All right, where we at? 2 Peter 2 and 1, 2 and 9.
2 Peter 2 and 9. This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. It says, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished.
There you go. So all these people, they're being preserved in you know, until the day of judgment to be punished, man. All right, so the Lord gonna choose their delusions. He's gonna keep them in that mind state all the way to the end. They're gonna be singing "Living in America" until this joint gets destroyed, all the way to the day of destruction. All right. Revelation 12 and 3.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 3. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
There you go, Roman Empire, 7 heads, 10 horns, going to the ancient Roman Empire. Go ahead.
And 7 crowns upon his heads.
Right, go ahead.
And his tail drew the 3rd part of the stars of heaven.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
And did cast them to the earth.
Right, so they basically caused. Damn, we were just talking about that. The leaders of this people caused them to err. So the Roman Empire did the same thing. They drew what you would call the Pharisees, the Sadducees, the Sanhedrin, and got them to what would be the word, man?
Conform.
To conform. Just like a lot of people doing today with the 501c3 charter. All right, so their tail drew the third part of the stars. All right,
And that just shows the corruption that was in them because they offered them a permanent seat in the seat that they had. Because once they started taking over, they started putting their rulers over Judea, but they promised them a role or a seat that they they would be established based upon their rulership.
yeah, and they got afraid of losing those seats when Yahushua showed up.
Yeah.
They wanted to be the authority.
That's why
That's why they're going against them. All right. So yeah, their tail drew a third part of the star, meaning a portion of it started following after the Roman Empire. All right, go ahead.
And did cast them to the earth,
And cast them to the earth. Go ahead.
and the dragon stood before the woman which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born.
That's how you know it's talking about the Roman Empire when it says the dragon in the Revelations. All right, it's because it's talking about the situation that happened with Herod. How Herod the Great was waiting for Yahushua to be born. The woman is talking about Israel. All right.
Verse 5. And she brought forth a man-child who was to rule all nations with the rod of iron. And her child was caught up into Yahweh and to his throne.
So this is our destiny, it's pre-written. So now that the America's here, people are like, no, they would say that about all the kings of old in the ancient times. King Nebuchadnezzar lived forever. Cyrus the Great lived forever, king. They would keep saying that. Long live the king. So now today they're saying that. Long live the king. What's her name? What's her name?
Number 47?
No, over there in Europe.
Charles?
King Charles.
Yeah, Charles.
So you gotta remember, this is delusion. The real king of this place is over there in Europe, over there in England.
And
All right.
in addition to that, long live the king. Not only talking about the individual that's in rulership, but that mindset
There you go.
to continue to go on forever.
Forever. There you go.
Like Nebuchadnezzar, Nabonidus, and
Yeah.
Nebuchadnezzar to Nebuchadnezzar, following in those same trends and footsteps.
He's like Babylon. He's like make America great again.
That's a good point that the elder brings up, that the true ruling family is over there in Europe, because they'll shut down all complete news stations for anything that happens in that household. A marriage, someone passes on,
Yep.
someone else is given a throne. Anything that happens over there in that household, they'll shut down everything in America to give airtime to it.
Yeah.
But why is that when this place? Why is that when this place supposedly fought for freedom from that place?
Right.
Yeah.
So it shows you it was all an illusion.
It's all illusion.
And just to add on, you see how Trump was acting when King Charles came over here. You clearly tell he was almost like ready to bow down type of situation, like
Kiss the ring.
kiss the ring,
right.
right,
Yeah. Trump already kissed his ring.
right.
Yeah.
Trump was
He was talking trash about Trump right to his face. And he was like, hey, remember, it wasn't y'all in the history of World War II, all these different things. It was Europe that helped America in World War II.
Right. And if we wouldn't have helped, y'all all would have been speaking French or something like that.
But then America saying, if we ain't bringing the I'm trying to watch what I say.
Okay.
America saying if they didn't bring in the nukes or the atom, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, then Europe would have been at.
Speaking German.
There you go. They'd have been. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
They'd have been at odds with Germany and in his adversaries.
And
So-
it also goes to the three unclean spirits, because the same thing happens with anything over there in the Vatican. If the Pope, if the papacy changes hands or anything like that,
Right.
they'll shut down. They shut down news stations for that. And Trump, has to kiss the ring of the Pope and all that.
All right. Yeah. So they don't have spiritual power. They got superpowers. The Lord gave them something you can attack. A superpower meaning, is it your cape that gives you the power? Is it that sword that gives you the power? You see that? Is it that? You know, these little characters, they got these different things that give them power,
Yeah, different attributes.
different attributes. But the Lord knew what to attack. And this is what he's going to attack to take away their power.
Hey, one of the movies, Green Lantern and Batman have first linked up, first met. And so Green Lantern was like, man, don't tell me he's a regular dude in the bat costume. He turned around and looked at him like, hey. He was like, bro, what the heck? I'm doing all this junk. And Batman was like, so this ring must use concentration, right? And then he was like, oh, stop. He has superpower. He has something that can be taken from him to take away his power. Batman was like, all right. But his power was his mind, right? It's like, getting away from the point, but meaning that Esau has something that can be taken away from him and given to him. Like the elder said, just the superpower.
Yeah.
But we have a spiritual power, something that's that's within us.
The source.
Source gone.
That source. So the Lord is going to strip away the source of their power. All right? By doing this right here.
In Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
Right. You keep going. To the scepter of the rulers.
It says,
Something like that.
I think that might be in Isaiah. Or hold on, let me keep going. It says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon. Trying to Isaiah 14. O Babylon, thou was not aware, thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. So they don't even understand. They're not thinking about the latter end of it. What's going to happen? What's going to happen to this place at the end?
Perfect.
So they continue in their wickedness, continuing in the devise their schemes, continuing in the transgression and striving against Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, because they think they have the ultimate power on the earth. They're also, what they spread out is deception, and with them spreading out deception, they're deceived in themselves.
Rule inside of the north. Yep. Yeah, that's the same chapter. Yeah.
14, probably like 7. It's after verse 9.
Definitely this one.
14, 4.
Yeah, I don't want to read it. This is a whole chapter. I'm sorry. I found it though, but yeah.
I found it all right.
Oh, I need this real quick. I'm trying to keep the story going. Isaiah 14 and 4.
All the way to 9.
And, yeah, why not? Real quick.
Book of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 4. And thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The
Right,
golden city ceased.
Richmond and James. Richmond. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 5, the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
See, that's what they're ruling with. See that? So they're using America. They're using this place Babylon to rule the world. This is their scepter that they rule the world with. All right, they call it hammer, allegedly. All right. I asked for something else too, right?
James chapter 5, read for Howard, you rich man.
Yeah, real quick. Let me get these two. Don't lose where you at. It said, there was another one. Ruling the concrete sides of the north. We're gonna go to that too, right? It's in that same chapter though. You just told me that. Go ahead, brother.
This is James chapter 5, verse 1.
Yeah.
Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
Yeah, those elites, man. Yeah, my goodness. We keep getting this. Yeah, keep leaning out. We need to tie a string to it.
I was thinking about putting it on your neck like a chain. You got like that. Then you got to hold it.
No, that'd be bondage, man. So, all right, I got you. So he said, go to now, ye rich men. See that?
And weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
Right, so all their riches they gotten with through ill-gotten gain, man. All right, covetousness. Okay, so and they taught that same covetousness to what they call America today. Okay, go ahead.
Your riches are corrupted.
The riches that they put out into this world are nothing but corruption. It has corrupted the whole world. Their dollar that they came up with, which is an imbalance. You know, this is another word I'm looking for. Nathaniel, you like that scripture a lot. The dollar, unjust weight. There you go. It's an unjust weight. All right, go ahead.
Your riches are corrupt and your garments are moth-eaten.
So your riches are corrupt and your garments are moth-eaten, man. So your whole system is exposed, man. All right, and the riches have been known to be corruption now in the world. It's caused nothing but a cancer to everybody's system that they held the dollar in reserve. But did the dollar get pushed straight from Europe? No, they got the euro. So, but it's their dollar, those Europeans. But they pushing it through America. See that? Ruling the whole world.
Like money.
All right. Let me finish this real quick. Go ahead.
Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you.
So the rest of it, the cause and the effect of it that it has caused in the world, and the corruption and a lot of the bloodshed, and basically corruption in the world and wickedness is going to be a witness to them that they've been the wicked on this earth. Job 9:24. All right.
And shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days.
There you go. They heap treasures together, so they'll be known as the rich men. They'll be known as Esau, the mystery of iniquity. All right, that's been working this whole time, like a tick, bleeding life from the earth. Go ahead, Dakar.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 6. It says, shall not these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him and say, woe to him that increases that which is not his. How long? Unto him that baiteth himself with thick clay. So these other nations, they're gonna take up a taunting proverb, and they're gonna take up a form of judgment. They're gonna point the finger at this devil. Why? Because this devil has taken things that are not his. He's increased in things that he's stolen from others. And that's gonna be and that's woe unto him. And he ladeth himself with thick clay, debt. He just debt on top of debt on top of debt. Well, guess what? Eventually he got to pay that tab. And that tab is going to get paid real soon through Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So we know what it is. Whoa, just like the elder was saying in James, their garments is moth-eaten and their riches are corrupt.
Right. All right, that was it on that? Where was it?
I just read
Isaiah?
those two precepts over there.
Okay. Go ahead, bro.
So Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 6. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruleth the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hinder it.
I'm talking about arm did not get tired at all. You know how your mama and dad used to switch hands?
Yeah.
But arm did not get tired at all. It's a continual stroke. No breaks.
Yeah, no render.
Right. And also it said what? In their wrath, right? He who smote the people with a continued stroke, and nobody hindered him. Nobody stopped him.
Right.
You know, he said no man shall buy you. Okay, but there is somebody that's gonna stop him. That last little swing they about to take, and that damn arm get grabbed. They look back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, they send their reach back to go swing, and then they swing and realize they ain't got shit in their hand.
They ain't got a damn hand.
Yeah, they got it clean off.
They miss and they come back and hit them.
I was gonna say they swing and they realize they ain't got no arm.
Yeah. like one of them Japanese movies.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Verse 7. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee.
Right, so the fir trees, everything gonna rejoice on this earth once this place, Babylon, is out of the way.
Right.
See, they think it's a good thing they celebrating. They're basically celebrating the destruction of the earth. All these factories and everything they got here, man, for these corporations. That's killing the trees, what they're doing out in the ocean, making money off the sins of our people, eating off the abominable table, shrimp, crab, lobster, the things that clean the sea, the things that clean the air, all the birds, the things that clean all the animals that clean the forest. A lot of things becoming extinct, man. Using trees for all this paper, all the damn books they gotta write and shit, and money. Killing of the trees, man. Taking the oxygen from the earth.
Not doing the land side of it, the land tired.
Over farming. All the wars. Man, look, even where they're having wars at, someday those places are gonna thrive with life.
Yeah,
You feel me? And there's going to be more trees on the earth. He said the fir tree is going to rejoice. That means they're going to increase. That's what that means. All right? Not they're going to be like singing. Like Little Shop of Horror.
This Joel 2 in verse 25. It says, and I will restore to you the years that the locusts have eaten, the cankerworm and the caterpillar and the palmer worm. You know, so the Lord said He's going to restore the years back to us, man. Going to the you know what Saquon is going to about how Esau is like the canker of the earth, man.
Yeah, because I was talking about Syria, Babylon, and Egypt. You know, at that time. Those are the countries that played a part in taking us down, all the way up to Edom. You know, so basically saying not just here, damn. So not just here, not just America, the Lord gonna restore to us everything going way back to that time, all the way back to the Assyrian Empire, all the way back to the beginning of this. The Lord gonna restore all of that back to us, not just us when we came into slavery. What would that be? Right. He gonna restore us back to all of this. Damn. Going way back. All right, go ahead. Oh, that was it?
Oh, that was it. But you know, just the point, man. The Lord's gonna restore everything to us that Esau, the wicked, have taken from us and destroyed from us, man. So we're gonna get back everything that he had destroyed, man. You know.
Right. It says what Jerusalem, which is above, is free. So that's what we gotta get restored back to, being free again. All right. You were reading. What were we reading?
Isaiah 14:8. The fir trees rejoice. This is Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 8. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us.
Right. So once they fall, once the Lord put Esau down, nobody gonna come up against us. All right. Just like right now, when Esau was coming against us, nobody came up against Esau. Right. So when the Lord put that judgment on Esau, nobody gonna come up against us.
Then we were talking about free Palestine. Wasn't nobody in another country talking about free slaves, the Negro.
But that shows you that it's still about Jacob and Esau. That's what he's doing. He's narrowing it down for you. It's still about Jacob and Esau. All right, go ahead.
Verse 9.
One of them gotta be the top nations. My bad.
Yeah.
Hell from beneath thee is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming.
So the Lord raising up hell for you. You know what I mean? You want to raise the roof, now he's going to raise hell for you. He raising up all them nations, raising them up. Ezekiel 38, empowering them, bringing them together, building them up, forming Voltron out this bitch. And they're gonna show up and come against this place like Godzilla. All right, go ahead.
It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It had raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations.
So all the kings of the nations have been raised up against this place as they celebrating their little 250 years of political freedom. Not our freedom. They want us to sing the songs of Zion. They want to sing the songs of victory in this place when we have no victory here. So we sing the song of a victory to come. That's coming. All right.
I'll skip to verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
Right.
How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
Right, and that's twofold. That's not just talking about those elites. That's talking about America as well as Lucifer. All right. That's what's been used to weaken the nations. They use America to do it.
The Ur of the Chaldees.
The Ur of the Chaldees. The Ur of the Chaldees in the Hebrew is a war, which means light. All right, and that was the capital of ancient Babylon. So just like today, America is that capital, representing those Illuminati, those elites. All right, here and abroad.
Verse 13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will send it to heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh.
Right, that's what they want to do. They want to exalt their throne, their rulership that's been given to them. They want to go ahead and live it out to the full. You know, we gotta be over the Israelites. You know, go ahead.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
See, in the sides of the north. See, they want to rule over us over here and set up a system called racism to where they can rule us over here in the sides of the North America. All right, so this is their power structure. So the Lord is taking away their power, their structure, their strength.
Verse 14, I will send above the heights of the clouds, I will be like the Most High.
Right, that was their goal. They want to ascend above the clouds and go out into space, and they want to be like the Most High. They want to rule from the heavens. They want to rule from space with missiles and technology and cameras, take away your privacy, all-seeing eyes, right? All right, go ahead.
Verse 15, it says, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell to the sides of the pit.
But y'all ain't gonna be brought down to hell to be put straight into the damn chains, into the pit. All right, into bondage. All right, so yeah, you got your head in the cloud, but your ass gonna be in slavery.
That's right.
That's right.
Isaiah 47:1.
Yeah.
Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
There you go. We gotta go over to 15. So we can split it. We can split it.
Help my ass out, too.
I got one. What's this? One. Nah, 100.
Verse 2. Take millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
Yeah, you want to speak on? No, you can. All right, there you go. So yeah, the Lord saying, yeah, even though, like you just read, this place is trying to exalt itself. The Lord like, no, it's time for you to go. 250 years is way overdue. The Lord is remembering his promise to us and remembering destruction that he promised about this place. All right.
It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, the shame shall slacken. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen.
Right. So the first thing the Lord gonna do is start to strip all the power and the armor off this damn bitch. Excuse my language. They're gonna strip all the dainties off the woman. Begin to uncover her, expose her, show her, make her in a position of shame. And cast filth upon her where people don't want to deal with her anymore. So now you look at it in a political way, they're being exposed for their backdoor deals, their lack of upholding on their contracts, their starting of the wars, robbing, stealing, and killing. Look what they just admitted to Iran. We took all your oil. Ha ha.
Yeah.
God. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Exposing yourself.
And then they trying to do peace deals. It's like, yeah, we just stole from you, nigga. Now let's be civil.
Now we gotta eat those. Now they gotta eat those words. It's like,
Hey, y'all ain't hear it when Iran said your birthday shall be your basically saying your birthday shall be your funeral day.
What?
Damn.
Yeah.
So something could happen today, man.
Yeah.
They're saying the U.S. might try to strike Iran today. You never know. To commemorate this whole day and stuff like that. You never know, man. But all we know is we at the end of this place, and they act like they celebrate the beginning.
Right.
Isaiah 47:4.
Mind you, if you go out and you see some damn fireworks, which I ain't probably gonna do that, but if you're seeing it from a distance, your eyes just seeing fireworks. It is what it is. But you don't want to be out there like,
Yeah!
America!
Fighting crime to save the motherfucker.
Terrorist, your game is through.
Hey, no. At the end, remember towards the end of the movie where there's basically America.
Oh, the sad part.
Hey.
They're gonna be sad.
And they was all driving. It was like,
Yeah, man.
Isaiah 47:4. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, Yahushua is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou in silence and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called Lady of Kingdoms.
Right, the daughter of the Chaldees, man. Thou shalt no more be called that. That's what they want to be called, Babylon the Great. Or make America great again. But they shall no longer be called that anymore. All right, and that's what you're hearing. that this place is being weakened. All right.
Verse 6, it says, I was wroth with my people, I have polluted mine inheritance.
And they're like, oh, you know, the Lord ain't gonna never deal with his people again. The Lord like, nah, I need them back.
Yeah.
I was mean to him, man. I was being mean to him, and I want them back, you know, because I was mad at him. All right, and I put them into your hands. And now, how'd you do? Did you take it? I told you to punish him a little bit. Did you do a little bit? Nah, I did a lot of it.
A lot of it. No, I need that ass. That's it.
Yeah, you killed. So you unalived Abel?
Yeah, you gotta pay for that too.
So Jacob, you unalived? I mean, Esau, you unalived Jacob?
Yeah.
Is that what you did?
Just like the dude that came back and told King David that he slew Saul. He thought he told us some good shit.
God.
Did what?
Yeah, got him good, Lord.
Didn't King David end up
and I did it with this.
him?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the spot.
Yep.
He said, how was thou not afraid to stretch forth thy hand to slay the Lord's anointed?
Damn.
He said it verbatim. You were waiting to bring that up.
That was the most I was gonna say to Esau.
Yep.
Damn.
The accuser of our brethren is cast down. They keep running to the Lord trying to accuse him.
And think about it when you punish a child, right? Like my daughter, my youngest daughter, when she gets punished, right? She follows me around and until she knows that I'm not upset with her anymore. And that's what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we were punished by the Lord, but you know, you have your rebellious child. They're like, oh, you did this to me. They form a hatred towards their parents.
They become rebellious.
They become rebellious.
Resentful.
Yeah, that's why Scripture says, as of late, my people have risen up as the enemy. You see what I'm saying? But those that turn to the Lord and want to have peace with the Lord through Yahweh Shai, we won't stop until we have that peace.
Yeah, come on.
You want to go? 7. 7.
This is Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 7. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever. So thou didst not lay these things to thy heart.
Right. They ain't understand what was going to happen in the latter end from all the wickedness that they've been polluting in the earth.
Neither didst thou remember the latter end of it.
Right. They never. This place trying to forget the latter end of this place, what the Lord promised about it. They forgot what the Lord said about this place.
Therefore, hear now this.
And even they forgot about the examples that the Lord left, like Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, what was the end of that wicked place? What was the end of Egypt? Yeah, brother.
Isaiah 47 and 8. Therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that says in thine heart, I am and none else beside me.
Yeah, that's all they've been doing for 250 years. None else beside me. They got to rule. They got to sit up. It said the whore that sitteth upon many waters. All right.
I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I.
My bad. So America trying to be the only one ruling for 250 years made them a target. All right. And now it caused the other nations to try to start their own system called the BRICS.
Yeah.
All right, outside of their system. Go ahead, brother.
I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
Yep. So they saying they should not lose any backing from their allies, or the EU or NATO, and they saying that they'll never lose any of their citizens or any of their allies. Right?
But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, one day, the loss of children and widowhood.
Right, so both of them are going to happen in one day. All right? Right.
They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries.
Right, so all this is being built up right now. And when it's built up to that final point that the Lord has approved, that's when everything will come crashing down on this place. All right?
They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments.
There you go. So what, again, because America increased with bloodshed and with idolatry, that's why the Lord is building up this, he's baking a cake for you, for your birthday. For your anniversary. Yeah,
It's your anniversary. Yeah, they gonna turn into Ray J then. One wish, looking mad. They ain't gonna get it. Oh, did you hear about the Edomite that caught on he caught on fire? I think he might have been unalive, but blowing out one of them cakes. It was blowing the candles out on the cake, but it was one of them exploding ones, and it was right next to some helium balloons. Boom! Yeah.
Right?
Well, sure enough.
And that's pretty much what America got. They got them trick candles inside their cake.
Yeah.
You can't blow that out. It's gonna burn.
It's gonna burn.
But damn, that heat gonna do that shit.
Yeah. Just like this place.
Go ahead, that for right.
Isaiah.
This book of Revelation, chapter 18. This is basically going to the same thing what you are reading there. 18 verse 7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day.
Right, so that's what they're doing now, celebrating their little 250. They're like, I said, they still ruling. Yeah, there you go, bye-bye. I sit as a queen. I should never, basically saying as a king, ruling over these nations, but having backing like a husbandman or lovers. You know, the same way Egypt had help. Egypt had backing. It had Put and Ludin.
Yeah.
You know, were her lovers, were her helpers.
You know, like how men come to the aid of women real quick like that.
Yeah.
That's how America feels.
Yeah. All right, so they're gonna lose all of that in one day. So basically what they're saying is when all hell breaks loose, they're not gonna have any help. All right, go ahead.
It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her.
It's gonna be like a miracle. The same way Yahushua was born miraculously, meaning on the same time period the Most High spoke of. He was born from two righteous parents, born according to the law, born according to sex. They had sex, and in Bethlehem at that precise time under Herod the Great, so it can be written. In the same way, the Lord gonna make this destruction happen at the precise moment. All right.
Divine intervention.
Divine intervention. Come, brother. It's gonna be perfect. Better than the women jumping on double dutch. The Lord knows right when to jump in.
Joy gonna get in that.
Think I'm doing all Yep.
Jiggy with it.
Yeah, that was already 15.
No, I'm at 10.
Isaiah
47 and 10.
Yeah.
All right, back to Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and
thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, man. So that 250 years of thinking nobody saw you. Well, the Lord been watching. He got it all recorded. All right, go ahead.
Thy wisdom in thy knowledge it hath perverted thee.
Right, that's that what they call it, dark government, black government,
Shadow government. Yep.
All right.
And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Yeah, so at the conscience of this place, the politicians, they said they want this place to rule and none else can be beside them. Why? Because if any other kingdom is beside this place, it would destroy this place. If there's any other currency that's ruling and dominating, the dollar's done. You see that?
You can't have a choice in this, man.
You can't have a choice. So, you know, so they're trying to thrive from the top. Stay on top, and nobody else can be equal to them. Nobody else can have nukes. You know, they got to have the nukes. Yeah, because of that, it's causing these nations to fight back. It's causing these nations to adapt and transform.
Right, so aren't the major big countries like China, Russia, and the United States under like some kind of treaty where they can't necessarily use nukes?
Yeah.
Is Iran under that?
No.
Right.
They are under that. Russia's under that, not them. But Russia can't give them a nuke, but they can supply them with the parts for the nuke. So they got all the parts. It's like somebody having all the parts to your transformer right there in front of you. And you just waiting for them to say, all right, bring it together. You just form it.
Yeah. Hey, like
So
the
do they
Second
have it?
Amendment.
Huh?
Yeah, hey, I would say like the Second Amendment. Like, if you're a felon, you can't get a weapon over the counter. But hey, I can give you one just because you got the right to bear arms. You know, so shit. Hey, God.
You gotta have a whole a symbol.
A symbol, yeah. So all they gotta do is assemble it. So what Russia's telling what Russia's telling Iran to do is to use virtual. Yeah, what Russia's telling Iran to do is to use virtual missile simulation missile tests. So they're gonna have everything precise. All right, that's why you just heard about a simulation, a virtual test going on over there. All right, because they testing them nukes. So all they gotta do is the real thing. So do they have nukes? Yes, they got everything they need to make a nuke right now. So that's it.
And they're not under that treaty.
And they're not under the treaty, but Russia is.
I'm about to say, didn't that just drop though? I heard in the news. I think that recently dropped or something like that.
That would be between Russia and America still though. Yeah. No, it didn't drop. It just kind of changed. All right. Where was that?
Isaiah 47:11.
Yeah, all the way 15.
Yes, sir. Back in Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth. And mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to.
But I thought you had the eyes of God. You know, like it said in Daniel, full of eyes, like men. You know, all these agencies, but nah, you can't see this one coming. You can't see this judgment coming that the Lord about to bring. They didn't see 3-Eye Atlas coming. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord gonna catch them off guard. He's gonna catch them in astonishment. Yeah, they're gonna be shocked.
Continue.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
Right, unexpectedly.
Stand now with thine enchantments and with thy multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
Right, try all your foundations. He said that all your foundations gonna be broken up. So try all that shit, all that stuff you was trying in the beginning. It ain't gonna work this time. And so basically the Lord's telling them right there is, I don't have to take nothing from you. I'm gonna just add to what's coming against you. You know? We say unstoppable. What you say?
Unstoppable force means an immovable object.
Yeah, the Lord making an immovable. The Lord is making up that immovable object with an unstoppable force. It's gonna come out of nowhere. Like somebody running, you just stick your arm out. What they call it, the sickle
chicken.
Clothesline.
Yeah.
Clothesline and shit out of them.
Clothesline, the clothesline. Yeah.
I met some. I threw a broom handle, and it miraculously came through the spokes, and somebody brought the bike down the street. I had to run all the way home, but and it stopped them right in their tracks. I was a little upset because I didn't have a bike, but yeah, I was bad.
That's too bad it's recorded now.
They showed that on the movie. Not Adam. Is that Adam Sandler?
Hubie Halloween?
Huh?
Hubie Halloween?
No.
Nah.
What about Big Daddy or something like that?
Oh, Little Nicky?
He threw the stick in the damn back tire.
But that's how they're gonna stop right in their tracks.
Yeah.
Psalm chapter 54, verse 5. He shall reward evil unto my enemies, cut them off in thy truth. He's recording everything that you're doing, everything that you're saying, and everything that you have stolen from them.
Yeah, he gonna cut on the lights mid-dance too. Just like they do in the club when they cut the lights on. Everybody gotta get out. Oh man, that just took too much. Yeah, time to go.
God.
Stop the music. Well, you know, you start singing and shit, and somebody cut the music off on you. You hit, you crack. Yeah.
You pay the electricity?
The Lord gonna cut them off.
God.
You know, I'm joking, but He gonna cut them off in their wickedness. He said what? They're gonna rule the earth with the sword.
God.
So as they conquer, as they're pushing Revelation 6, ruling with the sword, the pale horse, all these different things, the Lord gonna cut them off from cut that power source off.
Right.
It's not gonna work anymore.
It's not gonna work anymore. Out of nowhere, when the Lord says so. All right. And why? Because what? He said, "No weapon formed against these shall prosper." So He can also do the same thing for these nations. He's gonna make it so no weapon that America forms is gonna prosper against those other nations. All right. So. Yep. Oh, dive right back in. Yep.
Isaiah chapter 47, verse 12. Stand now with thine enchantments and with thy multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit.
Right, from thy youth. If so be, thou should be able to profit. Let's see if you're going to get Habakkuk 2 again, get prideful from it again. You know, let's see if it's possible. Let's see what you got. You know, just like, Frederick Douglass, when he spoke at 76th anniversary of America, that it was considered young. So look at all the atrocities it was doing in the 1800s. What was that, 1856, I think it was, during Frederick Douglass. All right?
If so be, thou mayest prevail.
So yeah, they're not going to prevail this time.
Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels.
Right, yep, they're weary because of the councils, man. Look at all the presidents they've interchanged over time. Look at all the different Congresses and Senates that come behind these different presidencies. So they weary, they wore this place out through different, being misguided in different directions. One minute they going towards the Democratic side with Biden, and then immediately they shift over to the right to something else, leaving them in the middle of a war. You feel me?
It's so crazy. This place has concocted so many different laws through their quote unquote justice system that no person can live in Babylon without committing some crime at some time.
That's
so
right.
this place isn't even inhabitable by the citizens anymore, to the point where people can live free, as they say.
Yeah,
because it's a criminal state.
It's a criminal state, and all the policies change every time the presidency changes. So it's like, you know,
presidency, the Senate, the congressmen, because they make policies and laws that we don't hear about, because you know they might not be as vocal about it, but they'll make them, you know, behind closed doors and all, you know.
Yeah, I guess we'd rather say Democratic or Republican, the two horns.
Two horns,
because they got Senate and Congress on both sides, presidents on both sides. That's why the Lord narrowed it down to two horns. He's saying both sides, you know. And where we at, yo?
Isaiah 47 and verse 13. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee.
Yeah, all your tech, your tech companies, your banking company, Wall Street, let all them try to save you now.
Right.
It ain't gonna happen. What they try to use, what's his name? That got the Tesla? Let them try to say you can't do it.
Starlink.
He gonna put on that Baphomet vest.
He said it, that he was a soldier of Satan.
Yeah. That's why he dressed up like that at the Halloween.
Damn warlock. So yeah, the Lord like turn to them and see if it's gonna help you. Turn to your Kaiser Wilhelm, your Yuval Noah. See if they're gonna help you this time. Huh? Built down, yeah, that name, yeah.
Say what?
That one there, bro. That make me cringe. I hear that name.
Paswab?
He on a bunch of the water, most
farmland,
80% of the water,
everything,
and the farms. All right, go ahead.
Isaiah 47 and verse 14. Behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame.
See, they're not going to be able to deliver themselves from the destruction. So how they gonna help this place? They're gonna get destroyed here too. In the World War III. Go ahead.
There shall not be a coal to warm at.
It's not gonna be a fire you can sit and warm your hands at. This not gonna be a fire where they can just sit and fix it. Oh, we got it, we adjusted it, we fixed it for you. But no, this fire is gonna consume the whole damn nation, right?
Nor fire to sit before it.
Right. It's not gonna be a fire you can sit at and just warm your hands. Go ahead.
Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter, none shall save thee.
That's Revelation 18. All of them, all the merchants that America made all its riches and wealth from, military excursions, got a lot of its defense from the waters that surround this place. The sea, from sea to shining sea. All right. Read that last part.
Thus, Isaiah 47 and verse 15, thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth, they shall wander every one to his quarter.
There you go. All America's proxies. There you go again. They're gonna lose. They're gonna become a widow, meaning having no help. All these nations gonna watch from a distance, and the merchants of this place, they're gonna be scared. They're gonna say, "Oh shit, are we next?" Right? Alas, for that great city Babylon has become a desolation or whatever. They're gonna say, "Oh, wow, it finally happened."
Only way said only from afar you see the fires, the smoke.
The smoke, yeah, they're gonna be like, "All the streamers over there."
Oh no, TikTok.
Oh, teach us how to dance.
All right, let's go to Isaiah 34 and 6. Just one verse. And 2nd Ezra 11:37 all the way to 46.
This is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 6. It says, the sword of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, is filled with the blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
There you go. So the Lord said, all these people are. You got that scripture in the car? He said it'd be like the smoke of lambs.
Lamb's fat?
He always get that one though. But he said what? He said the sword that the Lord has, those ICBMs, he said they're going to be made fat with fatness, meaning they're going to increase in the destruction that they're made for. He said the slain of the Lord shall be many. All right? And the fat with fatness meaning what? It's talking about blood. It's going to increase the bloodshed on the earth. All right? It's made fat with fatness.
Verse 7. Keep going to 7. It say,
Just that verse again.
Huh?
Just that verse again.
Isaiah 34 and 6. It says, the sword of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of the rams.
Right, so the lambs and goats and the fat of the kidneys of the rams, that's talking about their leaders, their politicians, their generals, their presidents, all of that. The Lord said he's going to slaughter all of them together. He's no respecter of persons. All right, so it says it's going to be filled with blood. So I mean it's going to be covered in blood. All right, go ahead, brother.
This is Psalms
That's a sacrifice.
37, verse 20. It says, but the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord Yahweh shall be as the fat of lambs. They shall consume into smoke, shall they consume away.
There you go. So all your favorite politicians, all your favorite presidents, Obama, whoever, he said they're going to be as the fat of lambs, man. He said they're enemies to the Most High. All right? They are the world. You know, he even said if you have friendships with them, friendship with the world is enmity with him. So he said if you're cool with them, the Lord ain't cool with you. That's how much he don't like him. Like, damn, you
I don't mess with nobody that mess with him.
Yeah. That's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep, man. So he like get away from him from what he about to do. All right. All right. Let's go to 2nd Ezra 11.
37.
Yeah, all the way to 46.
It's 2nd Ezra chapter 11, verse 37.
Yeah,
And I beheld.
Everybody tired? All you gotta do is tell your mind. You just got out here.
Come on.
You
It's
just
my
started.
breeze blowing.
It's cool.
And I beheld, and lo, as it were a roaring lion, chased out of the wood, and I saw.
Right, that roaring lion chased out of the woods. The woods represent this earth, just like it did during the times of Adam. We talked about the trees of the wilderness. You know, that's what it's talking about. Chased out of the forest, off the earth. Who is it talking about? Yahushua. All right, he's that voice. Go ahead. The lion.
And I saw that he sent out a man's voice unto the eagle.
Right, so he sent out our voice. Okay, he sent out Yahushua, and we're echoing. We're that voice. All right, go ahead. So he sent out Yahushua to speak to the eagle, and we're here speaking to that same eagle. Go ahead.
It said, "Hear thou, I will talk with thee, and the highest shall say unto thee, art not thou that remainest of the 4 beasts, whom I made to reign in my world?"
In his world. This is Yahushua talking, man. From Yahweh. He's like, this is his world, and he made you to reign in his world 250 years. And he had the Roman Empire rule, and they fell at what? 476 AD. It was called the fall of the Roman Empire. All right, then they revised back.
Verse 30.
And I think the beginning of the Roman Empire was, 853 BC? Go ahead, brother.
Verse 39. Art not thou it that remainest of the 4 beasts, whom I made to reign in my world, that at the end of their times might come through them?
Right, he's saying basically, the Lord done whipped everybody ass in the room, and you the last one standing. And now he turn around and look at you. He said, oh yeah, the end of them gonna come through you. You the last one.
Like you just saw all your homeboys get their ass whooped.
That's that 100 men versus gorilla type shit. That gorilla get that 99th person, and you the last one. Say, oh, the end of humanity come through you. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 40. And the 4th came and overcame all the beasts that were past.
See that? So that's what the Lord trying to say in Amos chapter 9. He said he's going to destroy the wicked kingdom from off the face of the earth. It's not just talking about America. He said on his head going to be many crowns. All right? And right there it said, he said he's going to restore to us what the canker worm and all them took from us. So by him destroying this Babylon, the new Babylon, it's going to destroy all of this. So that's the satanic kingdom that's on the earth, going all the way back to that statue of Nebuchadnezzar. It's all connected. All right, by taking them out at the feet, the whole statue going to fall. They're going to lose all their power there. I got you, bro. Go on, all right, go ahead.
And had power over the world with great fearfulness, and over the whole compass of the earth, with much wicked oppression, and so long time dwelt he upon the earth with deceit.
See that, man? Ruling on the earth with deceit. So long time they've been on the earth, 250 years with the U.S., but even longer with the Roman Empire. That's why the Lord said the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. They're already working their wickedness in the earth. You see that? So they've been on the earth a long time. They're like, wait, we just getting started. We got these plans, man. We got a new world order coming up. The Lord like, yo, you that old serpent Satan, man. You been here for a long ass time.
Yahushua came at the beginning of like them popping up, the first Roman, and now he gonna come and destroy that shit, the last Roman.
Yeah, not the beginning of that Rome.
Well, God.
Yeah, not the beginning of it. They go way back.
Well, not the beginning of Rome
They were
itself.
around that time of the Maccabees too.
Yeah. Yeah, they just didn't go to war with the Greeks yet.
Yeah.
Rome itself is crazy.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, but when Yahushua showed up on the scene, that was their end. All right, that's Revelation 12. But go ahead, all the way to what I asked for?
Verse 41.
Yeah.
For the earth hast thou not judged with truth?
Right, so they judging the earth. They putting people in prisons and all this. So you think it's a judging place, right? and even the wars that they started, even how they dealt with us and dealing with us. But they're not judging the world in truth, man. They're judging it in wickedness and lies. All right, go ahead.
That's not a question, Slack. I'm
stretching.
Okay.
For the Lord, Slack, for the earth hast thou not judged with truth. For thou hast afflicted the meek, thou hast hurt the peaceable. Thou hast loved liars and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit, and hath cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm. Damn.
I'm saying, it's a joke, man. He remember everything they did to us. He remember every little thing they did. And that was his voice speaking. That was from his lips. And we're the voice that's carrying that on. All right?
Reminder.
Yeah, we're the echoing of that voice. To remind them, you're right. Huh?
Reverberating.
Reverberate. All right.
Verse 43. Therefore is thy wrongful dealing come up unto the highest, and thy pride unto the mighty.
See, that's what the Lord said. The scriptures say, because you started dealing with idols, because you started building your town with bloodshed, you know, because you started boasting against the Lord. That's why the Lord says your end is approaching fast. That's why he has to destroy this place. And that's why it's coming up before the Lord. See that? He said their wickedness has reached unto the heavens.
Verse 44. The highest also hath looked upon the proud times.
So not just the Roman Empire, but the proud times. These are those times. He said, the pride of thy heart has deceived thee. And he said there's another little horn more stout than all its fellows, being more prideful. So we're in the times of that prideful time, man. Go ahead.
The highest also hath looked upon the proud times, and behold, they are ended, and his abominations are fulfilled.
There you go.
And therefore appear no more thou eagle, nor thy horrible wings, nor thy wicked feathers, nor thy malicious heads, nor thy hurtful claws, nor all thy vain body. Damn.
That's even now.
God, how about to say, God damn. Yeah. Verse 46, that all the earth may be refreshed and may return, being delivered from thy violence, that she may hope for the judgment and mercy of him that made her.
There you go. So
Damn,
it's not only us, but the whole earth is waiting for Esau to get the hell out of the way. He said, he that will let till he be taken out of the way. All right, so Esau got to be moved out of the way because they're causing violence to the earth. That's why I said the fir trees are going to rejoice. Everything's going to be able to grow and live out its true nature, man. We still don't know our real names.
Right.
You know what I mean? We don't even know what we're really capable of. Like a bird got wings. What if it didn't know it could fly?
And when the caged bird sings or something like that?
Yeah. Well, you know.
Well, not even that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you know, we've been lied to. You know, you've been told you're a damn duck or some other bird, but you're really a eagle.
Act like we a motherfucking goddamn pigeon. Well, not a pigeon. Like,
Yeah, they telling us we're a strange
dodo.
bird. Like what was the other one?
Pheasant,
The one he gave
quail?
He gave us in Egypt. Quail. He telling us we quail, but we really turtle doves. You know, quails can't fly like that. They flutter in and they get
like chickens.
And they get stuck. Yes. Yeah.
that's
So
why they're easy to hunt.
that's why they're easy to use for sport too. They still use them today. The Arabs, they make them fight.
Oh, damn. I think they still hunting them too, don't they?
Yeah. Well, over there, they still gather them in the same areas, and but they use them to fight. They fight them.
Wow, they got the chicken fight, and then they got this.
We lions, we done turned into house pet.
Yeah. 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 All right, Nahum 3:1. All the way to 19.
Somebody else take
I ain't mean to look at you. 3:1 all the way to 19. Oh, we got a bunch of brothers down here. split them up. Nahum 3 and 1, all the way to 19. Y'all can split it up. Again, if you need to switch, you know.
That's great.
We'll keep rotating people. Or probably somebody else, you know. Be first.
Nahum. It's Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. It says the noise of a whip.
Oh, read that again.
Come on. It's Nahum 3 and 1. It says, woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery.
Right, so the bloody city at that time was talking about Nineveh or Assyria. All right? And the Lord was going to bring destruction upon it with the Babylonians. All right? But today, you good? But today, the bloody city represents America. All right? Go ahead. He said, woe to the bloody city. Go ahead.
It says, woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery.
It's full of lies and robbery. Everything it's gotten is through robbery. All the glory, all the victorious stories that he tells, it's all lies. It's even ruled by liars. All right, the father of lies, Esau. Keep going, brother.
It says the prey departeth not.
The prey departeth not. Once Esau gets you in his clutches, he don't let you go. Once he gets you as his prey, he finds a way to keep you, like a collection. Look like the little animals they put on the wall, the heads and shit. Yeah, that's why they call them the hunter. You know, like the damn predator. They collectors and shit. Go ahead.
It says the noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels.
Right, so this is us hearing the judgment coming. We've been told that it's coming, but now we see the horsemen lifting up their bright spirit. We see Russia and them getting their missiles and everything prepared. We seen them doing missile tests, military training. We're seeing the prophecies building up. All right, the same way at that time during Nahum, they have visions of Babylon coming against them. All right, go ahead.
It says the noise of the rattling of the wheels and of the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots. The horsemen lift up both the bright sword.
Right, it didn't happen yet right here, but he had a vision of it. All right, go ahead.
It says the horsemen lift up both the bright sword and the glittering spear.
Right, and we've seen that when they've done their missile tests with people like Kim Jong-un and Putin. Go ahead.
And there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses.
Yeah, so that's what's coming. That's the vision. He said the vision is appointed for.
Is it for a appointed time?
Is yet for an appointed time. All right, but it is a vision. You know, and the vision is clear to us, but we're starting to see it happen. He said, when you see part of the signs pass, that's what this represents. All right, go ahead.
It says they stumble upon their corpses.
Yep, they're going to be stumbling upon corpses. There's going to be that many bodies. People are going to be stumbling and stepping all over each other and running over each other. You know, running in the houses, running out of houses. Look at that earthquake that happened in Venezuela. People knocking each other over. Look at little shootouts that happen, or riots that happen in China. They're always known for stampeding each other. You know, same people that claim they love you, your body dropping that day, they're gonna step right over to save their own ass. Chaos. Just like they're doing in France right now. Go ahead, brother.
2020 proved that.
Mm-hmm. What happened in 2020? Oh.
Yeah. I wasn't there. That's what happened.
Go ahead.
It says, verse 4, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcraft.
Right, so that was 250 years, they were selling slaves in the beginning. So that's the foundations of this place.
Isn't that the foundation of the stock market?
The stock market, yep. Wall Street. It was all about slavery.
They cracking down so hard on traffic. They cracking down so hard on it, but this nation was started.
Yeah, they still selling those people.
Yeah.
They are.
They're selling those people, yeah, man.
Not only are they, but they also are allowing. Like I just saw just a headline of an article where they did a sting, and they found like 20 individuals involved in that type of trafficking and stuff like that. But it said, but at the same time, that they had to monitor them to build up the case to do it. So and they allowed it to happen.
Yeah.
All right, even
allegedly.
But even more so, like
we gotta get too detailed.
But the culture of this place breeds that type of mindset, breeds that type of maliciousness into a person.
Yeah, he'll let somebody dabble in some stuff and let them feel like they're finna get away with it, and doesn't understand the Lord's building up a case against them,
right.
allowing them to do it until he's like, all right, that's enough evidence.
Yeah, and they're still selling people through their order. It's called the Social Security number. It's called sweat equity. They sell your stuff on the stock market now.
Prison industrial complex.
The prison industrial complex. Your social, the numbers behind your social is getting sold on the stock market on a daily basis right now. The numbers are going up. All right. Go ahead. Somebody read.
Verse 5 of Nahum 3, it says, "Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts."
Right, so the Lord saying he's against this place, but everybody say, not God bless America, God damn America. That was funny. That still ring out to this day, man.
Obama like,
Yeah, so he say, but you'll hear that all day, God bless America. Even at night when you get home, you're going to see that all over your screen. God bless America. Did God say that?
Right.
Where I get this message from? When I read in the Bible, it say what, brother?
It says, "Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts."
That's what the Lord said. Who y'all talking to?
It says, "And I will discover thy skirts upon thy face."
Yep, and the Lord gonna discover thy skirts upon thy face. Gonna show the world the shame of this place. Basically expose it.
It says, "And I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdom thy shame."
You can speak on it if I miss something.
Come on, man. So the Lord ultimately is revealing who the son of perdition is, man. All right, the man that's causing out these false doctrines to be put up into the world, man. The Lord said He's going to reveal the secret parts of the wicked, man.
Keep rocking, bro.
Come on, verse 6. It says, "And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock." Come on, man. So America is going to be a gazing stock, ultimately. You know what I'm saying? For all the abominable things they have done, all right? Going against all these nations, ultimately, going against the Lord's chosen people. You know what I'm saying?
Right, so the Lord is making this place a gazing stock. Basically saying what is going to be the centerpiece. Right? If you're the gazing stock, the Lord saying, yeah, everybody look there because I'm about to put my judgment. And he's saying what? All the nations are going to be against this place round about now. All right, they all bluffing. They just fucking wild, just irritating. So that means all the nations are going to be conglomerate against this one place. All right, go ahead.
All right, verse 7. It says, "And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee, and say, Nineveh is laid waste."
Right, so all these merchants, just like in Revelation 18, they're going to flee from this place, and they're going to say Nineveh is laid waste. All right. That's what they're going to say. They're going to say, "Oh man, we can't trade with America no more. It's laid waste." There's so much bullshit going on.
Come back at verse 7. It says, "And it shall come to pass that all that that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee, and say, Nineveh is laid in waste. Who will bemoan her?
Right, who's gonna help her? It's not gonna have any it's gonna be a widow. It's not gonna have any lovers to help, any allies. All right, who will bemoan her? Nobody gonna feel sorry for this place either, right?
It says, whence shall I seek comforter for thee?
Right, it matches up perfectly with Revelation 18. You know, it says, where shall I seek comforters for thee? Because usually America the one that comes through and help people, and with the guns blazing. You know, or now it's Russia and China. But who gonna show up to help this place? Nobody. Don't keep Sweat stepping.
All right, verse 8. It says, art thou better than Populus? No, that was
Situate.
It says, no, that was situate among the rivers.
Right, Populus no represents Thebes. Thebes, Egypt. All right, ancient. No, let me see. Thebes, Egypt, which is 664 BC. All right, and that was the battle with Taharqa. We were just talking about that. And that was under Ashurbanipal. All right, so you can write that down if you're home. Right. He said, so it was so Populus no is represents no Ammon, which would be Thebes, Egypt. I'm not sure if it's something or not.
All right, it says, art thou better than Populus? No.
Right, because the Lord used Assyria to take down those Egyptians. Because back when the Lord was cursing Egypt for what they did to us, he said, I'm going to get your ass in the future. And he did get them. He sent the Assyrians against them in 664 BC. And they tore their ass up. They even took a lot of them into slavery. You know what I mean? Into bondage. So he said, yo, hey Nineveh, you think you better than Egypt? You see I raised you up against Egypt. So America, do you think you're better than the Israelites? You see I raised you up against them. So the Lord said he can raise up other nations against you now. So Nineveh had no idea that the Lord could raise up Babylon. And then Babylon had no idea that the Lord could raise up Cyrus the Great. You know, and those Assyrians, Persians and Medes, they had no idea that the Lord could raise up Alexander. Or they had. And after the Greeks, he had the Romans. Still in the Lord's plan with Edom. And now after the Romans, it's impossible. No, he's going to raise up the Israelites. You know, it's going to happen, man. All right.
Back at verse 8.
Yeah.
It says, art thou better than Populus? No, that was situate among the rivers, that had the waters round about it.
Right, just like America has the waters round about it. That's the safety and that's the strength. You know, the kilometers away. Now the Lord said, what? Now I made something that can walk those kilometers. like baby steps.
Ain't that's what Vladimir Zelensky said to Trump? You think you cool because you way over here surrounded all by all this water. Yeah, and can't nobody get to you. But he said terror will touch this land.
Because the Lord made it that way.
Right.
He made them go nuclear now.
Yeah.
And they got submarines, all kind of aircraft carriers, everything that can reach this place. So their waters is no longer their protection the way the waters protected ancient Egypt after Pharaoh Necho built those conduits, and they became the protection of Egypt, those ramparts, right, the water. So the same way America is surrounded by water and protected by it, right, and fed off this water through the ship. It's fucking hot. Go ahead, bro.
It says, whose rampart was the sea, and her wall was from the sea. Going into what you said, the protection, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna keep going. Shalom. All right. It says, verse 9, Ethiopia and Egypt were her strength, and it was infant.
Right. So again, it was either northern or southern Egypt. that was helping these. I think it was, I don't know, northern, it's flipped up. You know what I mean? So if it was in the south, northern Egypt was helping southern Egypt. If it was the other way around, it was southern Egypt helping northern Egypt. All right? Yeah. And it said what? In Ethiopia as well, the Cushites. They were all the lovers or allies of ancient Thebes. So they thought it would never fall, just like America has all its allies, NATO and the EU. All right, so he's like, yo, you're the same way, right?
And it says Ethiopia and Egypt were her strength, and it was infinite.
It was infinite.
It was infinite. So like,
think about it. They had infinite strength and protection, but in 664, that place still fell. So what do you think gonna happen here? It was infinite. So they call it Great Babylon. Go ahead.
It says Put and Luban were thy helpers.
Right. What's that? Libya, northern Libya, southern Libya. Were her what?
Were thy helpers.
Thy helpers, man. Just like today, nobody's gonna be there to help us. Who will bemoan her, right?
It said, yet was she carried away, she went into captivity.
See? They had a whole conglomerate, but that place still, they said what? Carried away. They were carried away captive, into captivity. All right?
It says her young children.
Where were they carried at? Into Sudan. They ran into Sudan. Calling themselves the Sudanese today. Yep. So, not all of them, but they mixed in. You'll see some Sudanese that look like they're Arabs, and then you'll see some Sudanese that look like Africans. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see some Cushites. So they're always there.
All right, verse.
They still kind of there today.
Yeah.
Like they share Egypt.
Yeah.
Like you having a lot of patience and stuff. They look Arabic. They speak Arabic, and they be like, "Yeah, I'm from Egypt."
I'm from Egypt.
Yeah.
And I actually watched the History Channel, and there was a lady on there, and she said, "Yeah, she backed it up." And she said, in 664 BC, most of my people ran into Sudan. So things I'm saying, we have effects, you know. Even though we don't mention the facts, we got back up on everything we're saying. All right, go ahead, though.
All right, back at verse 10.
This is on the History Channel. I'm trying to see if I can find it.
Cause they'll tell us like, "Oh, have you been there?" Like as if we have to travel to have an understanding of what's going on.
Yeah.
Pertaining to history.
Yeah, the Library of Alexandria, they didn't have to travel out. They took all the fucking books.
So all of them.
That's how we get information.
Yeah, the books.
Hell yeah.
All right, back at verse 10. It says, yet was she carried away, she went into captivity. Her young children also were dashed in pieces.
Right, dashed in pieces under the hands of Ashurbanipal. Ashur is another, Ashur is just another word for Assyrians. A-S-S-H-U-R, Ashurbanipal, meaning Ashur, the son of Nepal. And he was one of the last ones to rule during the fall of Assyria. All right, I think it was 612. It's been a while since we talked about that. It was 612 BC. So in 664 BC, that's when they had that war. And Egypt lost. All right? Same way America is going to lose, even though it got all this protection, all these different allies and backing from Europe. Go ahead, brother.
And it says her young children also were dashed in pieces at the top of all the streets. And they cast lots for her. Honorable men and all her great men were bound in chains.
See that? So what's the thing gonna happen here? They're gonna be bound in that judgment. All the great men. The Lord said that. It said gonna be made fat with fatness. The missiles. All right, they're gonna become booties unto the other nations. All right? No Diddy. There's America.
Verse 11.
Oh, in America.
Clarify, Buddhist means a spoiled, rich like we in America. That means to be a spoil, meaning they're gonna take everything from this place.
Yeah, man. Go ahead. Where you at? Call out where you at?
Nahum 3 and verse 11.
Okay.
It says, thou also shalt be drunken, thou shalt be hid. Thou also shalt seek strength because of the enemy.
See, thou also shalt seek strength because of the enemy. The same way we were seeking strength. The same way ancient Egypt was seeking help. The same way the Lord said He's going to make Nineveh seek help. All right. The same way the Lord was saying to Babylon that they were going to seek help. The same way that Cyrus the Great and them were going to seek help, or the Persians during the time of the Greeks. All right. It's the same way. You good? It's the same way America is going to seek help. All right, and not find it. Very good.
All right, verse 12, it says, all thy strongholds shall be like fig trees.
Right, all that strongholds are like fig trees, man. All around the world, military bases everywhere. Now they're ripe for the plucking. You know, go ahead. They're gonna fall like the figs fall from the trees.
And it says, the strongholds shall be like fig trees with the first ripe figs. If they be shaken, they shall even fall into the mouth of the eater.
See that? So whoever wants to devour them, if they be shaking up those bases, like they're being attacked by Iran and whoever, even Russia over there with Ukraine, anywhere their bases are at, if they get attacked, the Lord gonna make sure that base gets taken down. Didn't ones get taken down recently?
Is it Kuwait?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kuwait did get Kuwait did get
It fell into the mouth of the eater. So the one that's seeking to consume them, or to devour them, right? It fell. Right, go ahead. All the military bases.
It says,
oh my bad, especially the main one, this one, is gonna fall into the mouth of the eater.
all right, verse 13, it says, behold, thy people in the midst of thee are women.
Right, thy people in the midst of thee shall be like women, it's gonna be weak. You know, go ahead.
The gates of thy land shall be set wide open unto thine enemies.
Yep, just like a woman. You're gonna be wide open. To get bucked.
It says the fire shall devour thy bars.
Right, that gate's gonna be wide open, man. Why? Because people like Putin and them, they got those Vanguard missiles that can go around any defense. You know, China has the same type of weaponry. So they can hand that to Iran and other countries already. And they said it's gonna be wide open, man. These nations gonna be able to do whatever when the time comes.
Most military bases, I can tell you, do not have any missile defense system on them at all. Most of them. Okay, there might be a couple in the Middle East that have some sort of missile defense system, but I would say a good 90% of them don't have no true missile defense system. Okay?
They use aircraft and radar.
And they use the other nations.
Yeah.
The allies over there. That's about it.
So they have detection, but if something is fired off, they got tracking systems. They're not going to go one way or the other, like the scripture says.
They let wide open.
Yeah, they're wide open.
Iran is boldly saying this.
You really want to do this?
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
All right, verse 14, it says, draw thee waters from the siege, fortify thy strongholds, go into clay and tread the mortar.
Right, so they building bunkers, they setting up their missile defense, right? Remodifying their weaponry and defense. The Lord said, yeah, do all of that. Do everything you can. You're still going into that darkness. It's like, yeah, go ahead and put your guard up first. Get ready to see if you can take this hit. And they're not going to be able to stop it. Go ahead. He said, who can stop an arrow? Or who can stop a hungry lion when it's in the woods? Who can stop an arrow from once it begins to be shot, like from a mighty archer? The Most High, the one that pulls the bow. Who's going to stop it? Nobody.
Nobody.
It says, fortify thy strongholds, go into clay and tread the mortar.
Yeah, try to fortify all the strongholds around the world. It ain't gonna help. Go ahead.
Make strong the bricker, then shall the fire devour thee.
Right. So, yep. So if you go to your bunkers or anything they try to do, especially over those bases, that's where the fire goes. That's where the destruction going to meet them at. You try to run out of America and join the military, and you go into those bunkers over here. I'm safe. Hope everybody's safe back home. The Lord, the fire, the destruction going to meet you there. That's the judgment of the Lord.
It says, "There shall the fire devour thee. The sword shall cut thee off."
Damn, the sword will cut thee off. Turn off the light. I love it. The sword gonna turn off the light.
It says,
Go ahead, huh?
it said, "The sword shall cut thee off. It shall eat thee up like the cankerworm."
Right, it's gonna eat thee up, just like the cankerworm, man. It's gonna devour thee. All right, go ahead.
Make thyself many as the cankerworm. Make thyself many as the locust.
Right, go ahead and build up your army. You know, build up your army as much as you can. Build up your allies. Go ahead.
It says, "Thou hast multiplied thy merchants above the streets,
right,
above the stars of heaven."
Yeah, look how the merchants, everybody's selling, buying and selling from this place. You know what I mean? He said it's a place of traffic, a place of business. You know, look at all the merchants that buy and sell from this place, man. You can read Revelation 18 for that. But go ahead.
It says, "Thy merchants above the stars of heaven. The cankerworm spoileth and flieth away.
Right.
The crowd are as the locusts, and thy captives as the great grasshoppers."
Right, so the cankerworm and the grasshopper are supposed to be the same right here, if you look up the word for it. So just like a grasshopper shows up, or locust, in the wintertime they camp in the hedges and they eat up all your crops. But then when the sun comes around, they disappear and you don't even see them no more. So the Lord's saying right here, when all hell breaks loose and the judgment comes, everything you built up, that whole, he said, build up your resources, your people, you're all gonna disappear. All the military, the police forces, they're gonna run, save their families. They ain't gonna be nowhere to be found in office when all hell breaks loose.
Sure enough.
All right, that's what it says. The same way you'll see the locusts, but then 10, 20 minutes later, when the heat starts to blaze, they run. So when the judgment comes, everybody's gonna flee, and they're gonna run into their bunkers and seek safety. All right. So you ain't gonna have no politicians to find. The soldiers, they ain't gonna be out there protecting you. So the Lord gonna take away all the comfort that people have. What's making Trump be so tough right now? It's all those things. So the Lord's gonna take all of that from him. He said his hands gonna wax feeble. All right, go ahead.
Verse 16, it says, "Thou hast multiplied thy merchants above the stars of heaven. The cankerworm spoileth and flieth away. The crowd are as the locusts, and thy captives as the great grasshoppers,
There you go.
which camp in the hedges in the cold day."
Right, so he said, I will send far off the northern army, you know, and they all overseas, you know, taken from these other nations. All right, go ahead.
It says, "But when the sun ariseth, they flee away."
They're going to flee away. They're going to run. He said they're going to be like women. Go ahead.
And their place is not knowing where they are.
And mind you, when the Israelites were fighting against the Greeks, they said we were like men. The Maccabees, he said they were like mighty men. Right? But he said they're gonna be like women. Women go in the house.
Violence breaks out, yeah. They do that all that shit, you have to stir it up as soon as it go down.
Yeah, and they seek help. All right, go ahead.
Verse 18, it says, "Thy shepherds slumber."
Right, and that shepherd's gonna slumber. He's saying, where the hell they at? Not Sleepy Joe no more. Well, they ain't gonna be able to be found. That's what it's saying. They're gonna be somewhere hiding.
In their bed caves.
Where's the president? Where's the? We wait for a word from the president. He's gonna be like, voiceover or something. Here go a voiceover.
Pre-recorded
Hey,
message.
this is Donald. To get back to you when we can.
They gonna have no covering.
They gonna have no cover. They gonna have no answer. All right, go ahead, brother.
Verse 18, it says, thy shepherds slumber, O king of Assyria. Thy nobles shall dwell in the dust. Thy people is scattered upon the mountains, and no man gathereth them.
There you go. Nobody will help them. They're gonna be left out there. No, hey, commander. Hey, station. Anybody there? Anybody there? We stuck out here in Iraq. We're in Iraq when these
Yeah.
static.
That's where they gonna
They're gonna hear static. Black Hawk down. On behind them enemy lines and all that.
Yeah.
Black Hawk down situation. They're gonna be stuck over there. No support, man.
That's crazy because right before it happened in April, I knew somebody that was stationed at the base of Kuwait, and they evacuated everybody, and they was on a special assignment. And her commander told her, she was like, well, we're coming back. And he was like, you're not coming back. And she was like, what do you mean? She's like, officially the assignment was over, right? And then boom, recently after that, they flatlined that place, leveled it. He said, if you don't leave now, you're not getting out of here.
Dang.
They shows you time and time again they have no problem doing that. I believe Hillary, her emails was behind something similar to like the operation over there with like Gaddafi and those.
It was Benghazi.
Yeah, Benghazi.
Yeah, Benghazi. Yeah. Like they left them stranded over there in Benghazi. Yeah, they could have rescued them, but they didn't. You know what I'm saying? That goes how shows how America moves.
That was that whole wasn't that situation with Clinton, Hillary Clinton,
and Obama.
Yeah,
You know that,
allegedly.
you know that no man left behind us.
Yeah, they left there, and they were slaves. They were some political figure that was over there that was rescuing them.
Yeah. Let's move on. Jeremiah 51 and 11.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. For his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, the vengeance of his temple.
That's right. So as everybody's celebrating here, just remember his enemies being built up out there. It's in their heart to destroy this place. All right? Even though you're like 250. But the Lord is putting it in the heart of the nations to destroy this place. All right, I'll keep going.
Verse 12, set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon, make the one strong, set up the watchmen, prepare the ambushes, for the Lord hath both devised and done that which he hath spake against the inhabitants of Babylon. O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thine end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness.
There you go. So yeah, some are saying 250 represents 250 years of greatness. But we saying, and the scriptures are saying, that 250 years of the U.S. being around has been 250 years of hell on earth. That's why this place is called hell. All right? And he said, what? Thine end is come. And what the Lord has purposed against this place is already in motion. All right? And just like everybody's celebrating, that don't mean nothing. They're going to keep celebrating. Yeah, we don't hear you. As long as we celebrate, this thing going to keep going. No, that's not true. That's not true. The Lord is going to take away the mirth of the land. He's going to give you a reason to cry. He's going to make you cry. Not Uncle Sam. He's going to make you cry. Uncle. He's going to cry for help. Right?
For some kind of way, you put fear in them.
Like the scripture say, eating and drinking, giving them the marriage, partying, bullshit.
That's right, man.
All the way till Noah got to the ark.
And it got real then.
You gone.
It got real. As soon as he stepped foot on that ark and it started raining, it got real.
Yeah. Hey, I want to go ahead and wrap it up, man. All right, we're going to end it here. All right, so we're going to end it. And, we're going to get up out of here, man. We're going to say, Call. Alayim. Allah. Yahweh. Hashem. Yahushua, Hashem, Rakah, Dash, Mama. All right, double honor to the elder apostles, the GMS, and the elders. And shalom to you, Akim. And I go out to the children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. Hey, shalom.
Shalom.